Welcome to this website and presentation which has been created as a place for you, the parents and carers, to come and see why our class 6C believes that ICT is important. ICT stands for Information and Communication Technology. The purpose of this presentation is to inform you of the importance of including ICT in the classroom. The students within the class are at varying academic levels. The community in which our school is located consists of families from all different walks of life, from working class families to professionals. Our class has 28 children in total, an even number of boys and girls. I have noticed the girls really enjoy fashion and quite girly things, whereas the boys like to follow the football. And all of the students love using the computers and other resources we have in our classroom, which are things like access to iPads, digital cameras, desktop computers in our classroom, and a range of software programs. This brings me to the first reason ICT is important within the classroom. The Australian National Curriculum takes into consideration the need to embed and integrate ICT within the context in which we are expected to teach. This curriculum is guided by a declaration that was made which promotes the rights and needs of all young Australians. The curriculum recognises the importance of ICT skills. Now that we have established that there is a requirement to integrate ICT in all learning areas, this leads nicely into the second reason ICT is important, which is to allow the students to have flexibility, negotiation, and some freedom of choice within their learning. Knowing your children's likes enables me to create learning opportunities which are relevant, enjoyable, and which will encourage motivation and participation. Due to the age of your students, that being they are coming into the period of adolescence, research has shown the importance of allowing responsibility for their learning. Additionally, involving students in the decision-making process, negotiating what and how they might learn. By saying this, I don't mean allowing them to do as they please, because as we both can imagine, who knows what they'd get up to? As the teacher, in accordance with our school framework, which aligns to that of social constructivism, which incorporates the use of group work and student-centred learning, which also promotes the role of the teacher as the facilitator, to guide students and offer encouragement and praise. Research has shown that by allowing student choice and the opportunity to negotiate, that this enhances motivation to learn. Why, you might ask? Let me give you an example. Let's choose maths. A lot of people in general struggle with the concept of maths. What if I was set to say to you statistics and probability? Boring, you say? Exactly. So it's now my job to make this interesting and engage their curiosity so that they want to learn. And you're thinking how? How are you going to do that? I give them choices, as we discussed earlier. As I said previously, the boys love football. This is something I can use. They can begin to follow the football games and record the information. And then, taking this one step further, to incorporate the computers, the boys will be able to create graphs with the information which they have collected. And using the program Microsoft Excel, they will be able to display this information they have collected. I can imagine some of you are thinking, girls don't like football. Firstly, to that I say, some girls do like football, and if they do, they would be able to participate in this activity also. If not, the girls could survey their friends or other classes asking questions such as favourite piece of clothing, favourite nail polish colour, anything that they like. The idea is giving them the opportunity to choose. This can then link into our literacy unit. Which brings us to reason 3, 21st century learners, the importance of providing our students with the knowledge, skills and confidence to operate in a technological world, equipping your children with the skills which are transferable to other learning areas and additionally being able to use these skills later on in life. Which brings me back to our literacy unit. How exciting would it be as a class to be able to have our own website using Wix to display information about the football or fashion tips? Alternatively, our class could produce our own publication, such as an online school newspaper, to share information about the football or fashion and include other important columns the students see as important. Using a blog such as WordPress, which provides information about items of interest which have been investigated by the students. I hope this presentation has been helpful and informative in sharing the reasons why ICT is important in our classroom 6C. If you would like some further reading regarding any of the information provided, please see the Library tab within this website for a list of resources accessed and acknowledgement of images utilised.